Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Her skin was as white as snow, her lips as red as roses, and her hair as black as ebony. Everyone loved her for her kindness and beauty. But her stepmother, the queen, was very vain. She had a magic mirror, and every day she would ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror always replied, "You are my queen." One day the mirror said, "Snow White is the fairest of them all." The queen grew jealous and angry. She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and never let her return. But the kind huntsman couldn't harm her. He said, "Run away, dear princess, the queen wants to hurt you." Snow White ran deep into the forest. Tired and scared, she found a little cottage. Inside, everything was tiny. Tiny chairs, tiny beds, and tiny dishes. She fell asleep on one of the little beds. When the seven dwarfs who lived there came home, they found her. She told them her story, and the kind dwarf said, "Stay with us, Snow White. We'll keep you safe." Snow White happily cooked, cleaned, and sang songs with them every day. But one day, the queen discovered that Snow White was still alive. Disguising herself as an old woman, she visited the cottage and gave Snow White a shiny red apple. Snow White took a bite and fell into a deep sleep. It was a poisoned apple. When the dwarfs came home, they were heartbroken. They placed her in a glass coffin in the forest because she looked so beautiful, as if asleep. One day, a handsome prince came riding by. Seeing Snow White, he fell in love with her. He gently kissed her, and magic! The spell was broken. Snow White opened her eyes and smiled. The dwarfs cheered with joy. The prince took Snow White to his castle, and they lived happily ever after. Morale: true beauty comes from kindness and a pure heart. Jealousy and vanity only bring unhappiness.